Okay, before we get started, I'd like to give credit to the artist known only as Ladybug to this piece of artwork. I believe that's the artist's name in here. This is a beautiful piece of work, and I wanted to really dig into and see who this artist was. And yeah, apparently the person's name is Ladybug, so I want to give credit to her to that person. But yeah, let's talk about the news that came out from New York Comic Con. Now, this does spoil some new stuff for the season, but I don't think it spoils fully. I don't think it fully spoils what's going on here. I really don't think it spoils. It does spoil some major things of who's going to hold Kwamis now. So if you don't want to know who's, but you can probably guess who it is. You can probably guess the two new Kwami holders. For two new miraculous holders. So. Yeah, but if you still don't, this would be your good chance to back out now. Okay, I'm guessing if you're still here, you want to be spoiled, or you already know, or you just don't care. So, our two new miraculous holders are Alia and Chloe. Yeah, we kind of figured this. Now, you may be thinking, wait, what about Amber Amber Bourgeois? Isn't she supposed to be the new... Turns out, and I was fooled too, that Amber was a fan-made creation that people leaked in there to be a OC. It was an OC that people were trying to make official because reasons. Even I was fooled by this. But yeah, Chloe is officially a miraculous holder, and so is Alia. I kind of expected Alia, Chloe as well. This comes to the surprise of I think only a handful of people. So yeah, we do have two new miraculous holders for Ladybug and Cat Noir. I think these are really interesting picks. I mean, again, we all kind of figured this. We all kind of figured that it would be these two. There's just one more left, and that's a peacock, and that's a little peacock Kwami. So I'm wondering who's going to get that. People are saying Nino or someone new. People are even saying Nathaniel. I could go anyway. I could go either way, honestly. But yeah, what does this mean? Now, they've really, and I know people are mad, and I know people are mad for spoiling this. But on one hand, it's marketing. On one big thing, it's marketing. You have to understand it's marketing. The other big thing is, this isn't new. Spoiling a new, someone getting a new mantle. Yeah, Marvel does this every month. They spoil shit all the time, but they don't tell you how. And that's the big thing here, is that all they've done is tell you, hey, Chloe and Alia are going to be the new miraculous holders. We don't know exactly how that's going to be, honestly. The other big thing is that I thought, honestly, that people were going to get, because here's the big thing. And I'm a little confused by this, didn't the creator say at one point that to be a miraculous holder, you had to be pure of heart? I don't know about Chloe, but nothing about that girl says pure of heart. Whatever. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Just another rich girl redeemed, right? Pacifica, Sissy, and every other character I could think of who has that rich girl syndrome. Anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I just love to get a Code Lyoko Ladybug crossover just for the sole purpose of having Chloe and Sissy get into a total bitch fight. I don't know, I'll never get that, sadly. Only in fanfiction. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to talk a little more about Chloe here. Chloe becoming Queen Bee, I guess, is the Miraculous's name. I'm interested, honestly. I'm interested where this is going to go, because she's not exactly the nicest person. But since everyone acts opposite to who they are, like, obviously, Marinette acts very free and very, she's very strong-willed in her Ladybug persona, much like how Peter Parker was a very clumsy and very shy person. Same thing with Marinette. But when they became their respective personas, they totally let their true selves out. Similar to Adrian, when he's very shy, very, and everyone likes him, but as Cat Noir, he's this jokey, sly kind of person, and it makes you want to hit your head against a wall when you just look at the two characters together and go, just fuck already! Yeah. So, here's how I think... So, here's how I think Chloe's going to act as the queen, in the persona of Queen Bee. I think that Queen Bee is going to be a lot more nicer. She's going to be very sweet and kind, whereas Chloe's going to be this very angry, spoiled brat that she is. But as Queen Bee, I could see her actually kind of being like a kind of like a world's finest thing going on with her and Ladybug, where she's just going to be like, yeah, we're BFFs, but in their real lives, they're just kind of just mean to each other. But as they are, they're just going to be, man, they are just total they are just total jerks in real life. But in their superhero personas, they're like the best of friends. Yeah, that's probably how I see it going. And also, they're probably going to make fun of Cat Noir a lot. Just throwing that out there. Now let's get on to Alia as Vulpina, which I'm pretty sure comes to the surprise of, again, absolutely no one. So they did reveal the Kwami for Alia, which will be called Trix. That's the name of the Fox Kwami, I guess. And I'm wondering where this is going to tie in with Lila. And yeah, the costume is vastly different for Alia because it's the true Vulpina, whereas Lila was a fake Vulpina made by Hawkmoth, which I'll get to Hawkmoth in a minute because something's going on here. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, the costume looks vastly different. It actually looks kind of cool, but I'm wondering. They haven't really revealed what their role is going to be and how they're connected to Adrian and Marinette. Are they going to be on their own? Are they going to be part of one big team? I think, honestly, kind of like how foxes are. Foxes are very solitary animals. So what I think is going to happen is that while Alia is going to be in real life this very sweet and very loving girl, as Vulpina, she's going to be a little darker. Like, she's going to be more solitary, like this wandering samurai type character. Kind of like, kind of like something like Alopex from the TMNT Image Comics with IDW comics. And yes, I'm fully aware that Alopex will be in the Nickelodeon show soon, which I'm so hyped for. That was just a matter of time for Alopex to finally appear in the TMNT cartoon. And to have her connected with Tiger Claw is just awesome as well. I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so I kind of imagine, because again, in real life, foxes are very solitary. They're very, antisocial. That's probably what the real Vulpina is going to be like, where Alia as Vulpina is going to be like, I don't want to work with you people. I want to do things my way. And that's probably what it's going to be like. But as, Alia's going to be like, yeah, girl, I'm your best friend, girl. This is how she talks, I'm sorry. But yeah, as Vulpina, she might, again, this is all speculation. This is all just pure and total speculation for the most part. Yeah, so it could be the Vulpina's a total asshole to everyone. Well, in real life, yeah, because as I said, when everyone, in their superhero personas, they're vastly different, because when you put on the mask, it kind of frees these characters. So this is real. So when we see these Adrian and Marinette as Ladybug and Cat Noir, or Chloe and Alia as Vulpina and Queen Bee, again, I think that's the name, we see them for what they really are. The mask actually makes them real. It's a weird way to look at it, but yeah, when you really think about it, the mask shows who they really are. It's a weird way to look at it, I know, but it kind of works, honestly. It really does. Anyway, so another thing they've announced is another big thing is that it looks like Hawkmoth's being retired, or at least evolved, and we're being replaced with a new villain called the Collector, which will probably be a guy who's collecting all the Kwamis, who's probably kind of like, well, the Collector from Marvel, or trying to think of who else, but yeah. Now, we don't know when this new villain will arrive. There's also a female villain as well. I don't know who it is, but yeah, it looks like Hawkmoth. Also, another thing is that the Collector might be the Hawkmoth, because I looked at the costume of the Collector, and it looks like a more sharper version, or a more evolved version, or even demonic of Hawkmoth. It does look like maybe it is. I could be wrong, but maybe that it is Hawkmoth. That is pretty much he's evolving. He's kind of become this new persona because if you guys remember, Nuru told Hawkmoth, you can't use these things for evil because nothing good comes from it. So maybe maybe what happens is the power corrupts him and it turns him into a new persona, the Collector. Again, But I don't know. It's just that why I'm saying that Hawkmoth might be the collector is mostly because the costume looks very similar to Hawkmoth from the images I saw. But again, it could be someone totally different. It could be someone just absolutely different. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I there is a female villain, but I totally forgot her name. She looks cool. It's going to be interesting to see a new villain, because I thought they would just stick with Hawkmoth for a longer time. Alright. But yeah, all in all, I am really excited for this. I am really excited to see where this goes. I know some people are kind of feel cheated that they got spoiled. I can understand that, I really do. But at the same time, this isn't new. This is just a marketing thing. We don't know the full story of what they're going to be like as these characters. We don't know the full story behind how they're going to get them. We don't even know when we're going to get them. We know we're going to get them, but we don't know the story as to how. Could be that Fu guy gives them. He does the whole. This once belonged to your father back before the dark times, before the Empire. Wait, wrong guy. Anyway. So yeah, the big thing is we don't know the whole story of what is going to happen next. It could be that, and we don't know what their personalities are going to be like as these superhero personas. Because again, it looks like wearing the mask shows your true self. Yeah. So you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Alia and Chloe becoming the new Miraculous holders? What do you guys think of a new villain, the Collector? Do you think it's still Hawkmoth or something else? Yeah, just comment below, let me know, and once again, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.